Okay, hi there guys, what's up? Look who's here. I swear I didn't stop him. I also need to go to Amsterdam, but right now we're heading to Amsterdam in a train, and I met Fishkin, you know, the legend from MOZ and Sparktoro and founder, and after a great book, I have to tell you that Lost and Founder, we didn't read it, has to read it. I will do subtitles and stuff.
Sounds great.
Yeah. And sorry for the shaking. We're still on the train, and Rand really kindly agreed to do a small interview.
Sure.
Just a quick couple of questions and think about the SEO, because you know, Rand, Israel, it's a small country. It's a small country, and when it's a small country, there's small stuff in Google. It's not even close yet. I told you, you know, a little bit in the convention.
Yeah, it feels a little different.
Yeah, you know, you're talking about schemas, and you're talking about snippet, and there's a lot of stuff not even close. Like, what do you think the advantage we have, or disadvantage we have in this kind of stuff?
Well, I think there's two things, right? So one of the big advantages you get by being in a country like Israel, which is smaller, is you get to see some of the changes that Google is going to bring to, you know, every country, to every language before it happens. And then secondarily, I think that you also can be on the cutting. You can still be on the cutting edge, right? By doing SEO for multinational, you know, businesses that are based in Israel, that are targeting the United States, that are targeting Europe, that are targeting the UK, that are targeting global and worldwide.
And then we know in advance like what's going to happen, because we already see all the search engine answers and roundtable and stuff. You can see what happened. All right, we know how to prepare.
And you know how it works in Israel, which means you know how it works in a lot of countries that Americans, British people,
Yeah.
you know, that folks who are in the EU don't think about, right? They don't think about the fact that, hey, rich snippets are not as popular here. All these different search features are not as popular. The algorithms around link detection, the algorithms around keyword use, around content are not as sophisticated. And so you get to take advantage of both sides of it.
Exactly. You're right. And like, you know, one thing still, I always talk about it. I have like a group on Facebook, like 2,500 people, and we always talk about links. Because links, it's still too much of a thing. Like, you can do a shitty website, especially in Israel, as I told you. We can see stuff rank number one, say, I never will call him. I will never call him as a professional service or whatever, but he's number one. Like, you think it's also over there, like in the US, like everywhere, you know, like Europe?
It depends on the category. There are spaces where you see really bad websites ranking. I think it was Matthew Brown from on Twitter yesterday or the day before, was pointing out a website in the insurance space in the United States that's ranking number one with site links underneath it, and it's an exact match. It's super sketchy. Obviously, just has a ton of link equity. You know, you can look in.
It's unbelievable, because when we see it, every time we see stuff like that, the links, they say, forget about DA. Like, you have to say thanks if it's even relevant.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
And sometimes it's. I think this is where smart SEO gets to apply a lot of their knowledge, right? So they understand, hey, there's domain-related factors, there's page-related link factors. Sometimes it's keywords, sometimes it's content. Sometimes
but how
it's
you say to the client? You know, like client say, listen, I'm doing your holistic. Really smart SEO, and everybody's on top of me.
They're ranking just because of links, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that can be a big frustration. That's been true for a long time, and I think the right answer is often two things. One is to say, hey, we're gonna compete on links too. Like, we gotta go play that game. And two, eventually Google is gonna change. Eventually Google's gonna catch up.
Eventually it's gonna be white.
That's right. That's right.
It's not gonna be gray anymore.
Yeah, and once it gets white hat, we want to be the ones who are in the position to rank long term, and that's exactly what happened in the United States, what happened in Europe, what happened in a lot of countries, right? It started, you know, it was sketchy, gray hat, black hat, links were the only thing that worked, and then it changed, and the people who didn't get banned and penalized, they rose to the top, and they stayed there for years and years.
It's driving us crazy, because every time we talk about it, it's like, all right, even though we understand that as an SEO expert, the clients don't.
Yeah, I think that's on us, right? Well,
exactly.
I'm not in the industry anymore, but on folks like yourself, right? To have those conversations, explain that, and make it clear.
It's unbelievable. Alright guys, well I think I busted his head enough. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, great to be here with you, man.
And we'll see you soon. And I will talk him into again to Israel. We're talking to.
All right, take care.
Bye bye.